I should have never gotten this close to my sister's husband. The day everything fell apart started with a smile. Tori had just sent me a selfie of her in a new diamond necklace. She looked so happy. She said Jeff surprised her with it that morning. Just because, she said. What she didn't know was that just 2 hours before that, I saw Jeff pulling into a hotel parking lot with a woman who wasn't her. I watched them kiss. I couldn't look away. I sat there in my car, stomach turning, heart racing. I wanted to believe I was wrong, but I knew I wasn't. See, my sister Tori has always been the soft-hearted one. She believes in love, in loyalty, in building a home. And Jeff gave her all that. A big house in a gated neighborhood, a new car every 2 years, vacations to Jamaica, Paris, Cabo. She didn't have to work. Her nails were always done, closet always full. On the outside, it looked like a dream. But I saw the cracks long before she did. It started small. Late-night phone calls. Him stepping outside to take a call, whispering, saying it was just business. Her calling me crying one night because she found a pair of earrings under the bed that weren't hers. He said they were a gift he bought for her, but lost months ago. Then it got darker. Tori would tell me about women at the mall or at brunch who'd give her strange looks. One even came up to her and said, "You're Jeff's wife?" with a raised brow. I told her to dig, to ask questions. She did. He always had answers. Too many answers. "Oh, baby, come on. You really think I'd cheat on you? Look at you. Look at our life. Ain't nobody got what you got." Then he'd show up the next day with a Louis Vuitton bag or a necklace. Always with a smile, always with kisses. It worked on her, for a while, until it didn't. The breaking point. One night I was at Tori's house watching TV while she cooked dinner. Jeff came in from work, loosened his tie, and kissed her cheek. I watched him closely. He didn't see me watching. His phone buzzed. He picked it up and walked into the other room. Tori looked over at me and said, "That's the third time today." I didn't say anything, but she knew what I was thinking. She waited until he got in the shower that night, then went through his phone. I was still there. I was the one who had to hold her up when she dropped to the floor. Dozens of messages, different women. One saved under tire shop. Videos, pictures. One girl sending him selfies in Tori's robe. It was like something out of a movie, but this was real, and it was cruel. The first confrontation. Tori called one of the numbers from a blocked phone. The girl answered. "Hello? Hey, this is Jeff's wife." Silence. Then the girl said, "Wife? He told me y'all broke up last year." They argued. The girl told Tori everything. That they had been sleeping together for 8 months. That she had been in their house once when Tori was out of town. That Jeff told her Tori was crazy and controlling and wouldn't leave him alone. Tori broke down. Jeff walked in the room mid-call. She threw the phone at him and screamed, "Who is she?" He stood there calm as anything. "You're believing some random chick on the phone over me?" And then he did what he always did. "You've been acting insecure for months, Tori. I've been working hard, giving you everything, and all you do is accuse me. I'm tired. If I wanted to leave, I'd leave." That night, he came back from the store with flowers and her favorite cake, said he wanted to reset, but he didn't stop. A week later, Tori found lipstick in his car glove box, a shade she never wore. He said it belonged to his sister. He doesn't have a sister. 2 days after that, one of her friends called her from a lounge downtown. Jeff was there, with another woman sitting in the corner, feeding her fries. I begged her to leave, but she said something I'll never forget. "I love him. I built my life around him. I don't want to start over." Twist after twist. One night, I was driving to a friend's birthday dinner when I saw Jeff's car parked in front of a small brick house on the edge of town. I waited. At 10 p.m., he came out, holding hands with a woman. Not the one from the hotel, not the one from the bar, a new one. I followed them. They ended up at a motel. That was the night I couldn't take it anymore. I went to Tori's house and told her everything. I showed her the pictures I took on my phone. She just sat there, quiet. Then she got up, went to the closet, and pulled out a duffel bag. The final showdown. The next day, Tori asked Jeff to meet her for dinner at their favorite spot. I was watching from across the parking lot. She was calm, dressed sharp, face done. She smiled when he walked in. They sat, talked. I couldn't hear them, but I saw the moment she pulled out the photos. She slid them across the table. He looked at them, looked up, smirked. Then he leaned in close and said something. She didn't flinch, but then, out of nowhere, another woman walked up to their table, one of the side chicks. Apparently, Tori had messaged her earlier and told her everything. She showed up for answers. The two of them started arguing, right there in the restaurant. Jeff tried to calm them both down, but it was too late. Everyone in the place was watching. Another woman walked in. Another one. It was chaos. Jeff stormed out, left Tori and the two women standing there, mouths open. The end of it all. Tori filed for divorce the next day, took half of everything, sold the car he bought her, gave away the purses, started therapy. She lives in a modest apartment now, got a job. She says it's hard, but she feels free. Jeff, I hear he's still out there, still playing games, still charming and cheating. But not with my sister. Not anymore. If you're reading this and something feels familiar, trust your gut. The gifts, the sweet talk, the lies, it's all a game. And it always ends the same. To come back, after the storm, get support. Watch her first brave steps toward a new beginning. Comment if you're walking the healing path too. God, What About Me? On Amazon at Sonja P. Morton, Your Guide to Hope After Pain. Beyond the Shadows, Recovery After Abuse. Keep watching for more help. Discover what happens behind closed doors. It might be your next door neighbor. YouTube.com at Recovery43. The Vine. For members only. This is what taking back control looks like. One decision, one step, one survivor reclaiming her life. It's your time to rise. Subscribe, share, and tag someone who needs to see this. I survived. My story of abuse. I didn't think I'd make it, but here I am. A survivor's voice rising from the silence. Comment, I'm still here, if you're a survivor too. The manipulator's weapon. Gaslighting exposed. It's not just manipulation, it's abuse. See how gaslighting works and how to break free. Know the signs, reclaim your mind. God, What About Me? Read real stories and get tools for healing from this book. Share this and help someone see clearly. Thanks for watching. Watch next. Follow me on IG at Sonja Morton. IG at the Cadillac of 360photobooth.rentals.com. FB at Sonja Morton. YouTube at Recovery43. TikTok at Sonja Morton 809.